Route 66, the legendary highway stretching from Chicago to Los Angeles. Once called the Mother Road, the lifeline of America in the 20th century. But behind its romance lies something darker. For decades, a story has been told again and again of a young woman standing alone by the roadside. She asks for a ride, she sits quietly, and then she vanishes. This is the haunting mystery of Route 66, the Vanishing Hitchhiker. Route 66 was opened in 1926. It carried workers, soldiers, musicians, and dreamers. Every mile told a story. Today, much of the road is abandoned. Empty motels, rusting gas stations, fading towns swallowed by the desert. But even in the silence of these forgotten miles, something remains, a shadow waiting on the roadside. In 1968, a truck driver was crossing Route 66 on a foggy night. His headlights revealed a young woman, a pale face, long dark hair, a faded white dress. He stopped. She climbed into the cab without a word. When asked where she was going, she gave him an address. The ride was silent. The air inside the cab grew colder. And when they reached the address, she was gone. No sound of a door opening. No trace she had ever been there. That was only the beginning. Throughout the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, the same story surfaced again and again. Taxi drivers, families on vacation, lonely travelers, all claimed to see the same girl. White dress, pale skin, sometimes with blood on her face, as if she had just survived a crash. Several witnesses swore the air inside their cars turned freezing cold. And then she disappeared. Local researchers searched for answers, and they found a story buried in the past. In 1952, a 19-year-old girl was killed in a car accident on Route 66. She was driving home from a dance. Her car was destroyed only a few miles from where sightings would later occur. Her face, her clothing, her story match the witnesses. Skeptics believe there's a logical explanation. Psychologists argue exhausted drivers often hallucinate. The mix of fog, headlights, and long dark roads can create illusions. Fatigue can conjure things that aren't there. And the legend of the Vanishing Hitchhiker isn't unique to Route 66. Similar tales exist in Europe, Asia, and South America. A universal ghost story retold in different places. Maybe it's just folklore. Maybe it's just the mind playing tricks. But if it's only imagination, why do the witnesses all describe the same girl? For others, the answer is clear, and this is no coincidence. They believe Route 66 is a corridor of energy, a place where the living and the dead collide. And this girl is trapped there. Some mediums claim to have made contact with her. They say she only wants to go home, but she never finds her way. Is her spirit bound to the tragedy of 1952? Or is there something about Route 66 itself that refuses to let her rest? The legend didn't die in the past. Even in recent years, reports continue. A viral dashcam video showed a faint figure standing in the middle of the highway. In a blink, it was gone. Ghost hunters travel Route 66 with night vision cameras. Some hear footsteps on the pavement. Others see a pale girl in white, walking slowly at the roadside before fading into the dark. Skeptics call it camera tricks. Believers call it proof. Route 66 remains an American symbol, A road of dreams, journeys, and history, but also a road where the past refuses to die. Is the vanishing hitchhiker only a legend, or proof that some souls never find peace? So remember this: if one night you drive along Route 66 and you see a girl standing by the roadside, will you stop or keep driving?